Have you ever desired to show off something you created, like we'll say in racing, or in this case even sim racing? While on the track, simulator, hauling close to the ground in a cart, Abruzzi Racewear has you covered. If you've ever needed to promote your team logo, name, colors, or just feeling a bit more confident in your sim rig, Abruzzi Racewear is your answer. Team shirts, jackets, and even hats, they go the extra mile. Custom race shoes to gloves and even kart suits, Abruzzi has the supplies to fit your needs. Customizable from team names to colors, and yes, you can even have your own name embroidered just the way you want it. In sim racing, they give you the comfort and feel of being strapped into a cockpit to bring the experience closer to the way you desire it. Their range of sim apparel has been created to not only meet and exceed the highest levels of comfort and quality, but also to enable you to make it yours. To add your personality, take a look today at AbruzziUSA.com to see the lineup and what they have to offer. AbruzziUSA.com, with customization at heart, your wear, your way.
Welcome, race fans, here to another exciting night of racing here with Richie-B Super Speedway Series Tuesday night, bringing you the trucks at Michigan International Speedway. It's going to be an awesome race. Round number 4 here tonight with these guys here, and I'm also going to be accompanied up here in the booth with me as had them last week. How you doing there, Jeff Wood?
All right, doing fine. Just watching some of the final moments of practice here at Michigan. Unfortunately, we're not in the Cup cars, scheduling difference, lineup change, whatever it may be. So we get back into the trucks, and maybe a repeat of 3 weeks ago when you first got to hear my voice here at Freaky Fast. So, I don't know. Is it going to be different? Are we going to see a different type of race tonight? I don't know. Guys, let's stay tuned and figure it out as we go. Hopefully we get, 60 green flag laps and some green flag pit stops along with action, but I know short races usually equal some quick cautions, in my opinion.
Agreed. Yes. Well, we'll have to see if hopefully, like you said, we have a better race here tonight than we did 3 weeks ago. I have faith in these guys. I actually think they learned something, 3 weeks ago. One of them, what to do and what not to do deals anymore.
Yeah, and it could possibly snowball from the first caution to a second caution. So as long as we keep the cautions in a small range, I don't think we'll have a snowball effect that we saw at the end of the last Michigan race. I just want to see guys improve. Maybe guys that finish in the back come towards the middle in front of the field. And I think this was when Justin Michael won a race. It was Scott Patton last time here at Michigan in the 46 machine, but he will not be logging in tonight.
Oh, Scott's not going to be here tonight?
No, I think they're waiting on a last-minute show from Scott Patton. If not, I believe the 4 machine of Wes Holland might log in all the way and take the wheel.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's hope Scott makes it in here tonight. Hopefully everything's okay.
Oh, yeah, he work in Canada and all that other sorts of things with Scott Patton, and I'm sure he'll log in if he can. I know we have alternates ready for the positions available on track, 5 cars per team, as we're now in week number 4 of 9 this series. So every team of 5 has at least one alternate, and they have to be an alternate for a week, registered alternate for a week before they can even join the race.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good rule. I like that rule.
Yeah, so that's where we're sitting at now. Wes Holland's obviously the owner of the BBK group, and put himself in alternate the last couple weeks, giving the guys on that team room to race, and now he might have to take the wheel back again.
Did he run Michigan last time? No, I don't think he did.
Wes Holland did, yes.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And it was not a great finish for him.
And, okay. Well, that's not good.
Nah.
But, excuse me. Well, let's give a shout out here to Richie-B Super Speedway. They're sponsoring tonight's race here, Jeff. You know a little bit about their food and stuff out west.
Yeah, Richie-B has a restaurant, got a couple locations out there on the West Coast. Check them out. Philly cheesesteaks, obviously pizza. It's Richie-B's Pizza, so.
Oh, okay. I just call it Richie-B's.
Yeah, so Richie-B's, and go order you some pizza, get a sub, get a Philly cheesesteak, whatever you can. If you're there, you can help support a local shop like that. It'd be much appreciated, especially in these COVID times.
Yes, much agreed. I also want to give a shout out to Abruzzi. Your wear, your way. Make sure you go over and check out abruzzi.us for your sim racing gears, gloves, shoes, t-shirts, and beanie hats, and they got a whole bunch of other stuff over there. And you can actually, if you order something over $30, Jeff, you use Freaky Fast in the promo code area, you get 20% off. So make sure you go over there and check out their stuff at abruzzi.usa.com, and it's your wear, your way. And I get that. That's backwards to me.
Yep. They're all about customization. They also got a whole range of promotions going along with Freaky Fast for Canada Day coming up, and obviously the 4th of July weekend. So there's a couple out there. If you could go to the Facebook pages, from Freaky Fast to Over the Top Designs to Loose Lug Nuts Racing Group, all on Facebook. All can be also found through Over the Top Designs -looselugnuts.com. Hit up those sites, find those promo codes, and obviously if you're finding it through Freaky Fast, we would like you to use Freaky Fast, but if you find it through another site, use that site's promo code.
Yeah, wherever you find a code, use it, right? That's the way I see it, Jeff. I was over on their site as we're under qualifying here right now, but just real quick, I was over their site like I told you last week, and I have about 6 people, and I already know of 2 of them that ordered stuff from Brucey USA. So,
yeah, Brucey out there sponsoring many things, and like I said, be it Richie-B's Pizza or Brucey, just tell them where you found them from, especially if it's from Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we're into qualifying here, and it's looking like we got, see who we got out on the track here. Daniel Smallwood's already got his second lap. Looks like he's going to put it in P3 as of right now.
Down to 4th, Browder takes over 3rd. Some of Brucey guys already out front, too. William Moore, Jack Watts, only halfway through qualifying.
Now, I think the key is here is maybe to wait to get that one lap. You know, if you can get a cloud that comes over the track or something to cool it down just a tick, you'd be surprised you could pick up a 10th or 2.
Yeah, another thing drivers now have to worry about here on the Tuesday Richie-B's Super Speedway Series is tire consumption. We do have a set tire rule. I believe it was told to me as starter set +2. So 3 dry tire sets for the entire race. Shouldn't matter too much. 60 laps at 75% fuel. It is a 2-mile speedway, so hopefully 1 green flag pit stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would like to see how this all plays out, though. You know, if you start getting that chains of cautions breathe cautions, which let's hope not, because they also got $10, you know, if they can run this race clean, right? I believe.
Yep, I believe
Yep.
John's rule to throw into the pot is $10 for a clean race. That's one caution or zero cautions, so one or
Yeah,
less
one
cautions,
or less.
and he'll throw $10 in the pot. It is team racing. You're going to hear me and Robert here talk about these teams, and if we see them line up, if they're doing something, maybe not so much team racing here at Michigan, but definitely when we get back to Daytona and Talladega, you'll see them get in line, try to push one another. Last week at Dega, the big thing was Bandit Motorsports waiting to the end of the race, avoiding cautions in the meantime, and then winning that race 1-2-4. I think the score was for out of their 5 cars.
Correct, correct. I know last time at Michigan in the trucks, 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, you were in the booth with me, and I brought up brought up about drafting. That I didn't think drafting plays too much of a factor. I'm gonna rephrase that. I think drafting does here to a point. It's not that it's that liable, but it's there to help, and you're gonna see teams hook up with each other and try to push on the top line, the low line. You can even go 3 wide here. There's enough of room.
Yeah, there's enough room. I wouldn't suggest it in turn 1,
No.
but qualifying is going to end, and we'll have the order coming up. But drafting, I would imagine, since we've been at Pocono driving Pocono all week, is about the same or similar aspect. You want to have draft, the leader wants to break it and do his own thing. I think we'll see the same thing here tonight.
Well, William E. Moore is going to put it on the pole here with a 40.205. With Jack right behind him there in that 77. We got Travis third place in that 54. And then we got Daniel Smallwood in the 8. Over the top design is going to be starting 4th. Justin Michaels is going to put it P5 here in that 87. Bandit Motorsports. Jack D. Merck in the 60s is going to be starting 6th. Vernon is going to be starting 7th here in that 33. Team Can-Am. Let's say that right. And then Ronald is going to be in 8th here. Jeff, and then Calvin Miller in that 200 is going to be starting. No, I'm wrong.
201. He'll be 9th.
He's 9th. Okay. And then Rob Haynes, 10th. And at 199, Bandit Motorsports. And then we got the rest of the field here that you can check out where your favorite driver's starting. And it does look like Wesley did qualify in that 4.
Yep. So
14.
Last Michigan winner, Scott Patton, not here. We're going to have a new Michigan truck winner.
That's right. And then we got a couple cars back here, or trucks. I got to rephrase that again, too, right? Get confused. I just so used to saying cars. But trucks, we got a couple that did not qualify.
Yeah, top 20 qualified. The remaining 10, 11 drivers, 21st on backwards, no qualifying. A big mix of teams, though. I think 2 drivers out of each team may have not qualified, except for Over the Top Motorsports.
All right, Jeff. Well, they're pacing 60 laps here. Tire limit. We'll see if that comes into play, which I hope it does, because we have not called a tire limit race yet here at Freaky Fast. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah. With a longer race, I think it'd be more permissible.
Right.
60 laps, 75% fuel load. So I think 20 laps at most. We could see all pit stops used effectively, but that requires green flag racing, and there's 31 hungry drivers out here looking to improve or win tonight.
Correct. And what are we looking at on fuel again? Do you remember from the last time we were here?
Oh boy, no.
Yeah,
I always guess every race, I guess.
I know I should write this stuff down, and I always forget to. I think we're looking at 75%. I'm thinking around in the 20s, mid-20s, somewhere around there.
I just shot it short for 20 laps. We'll see. Obviously, if we get to go green, which I hope we do here, the last pit party was pretty well done. We'll see as pace car is down.
That's right. Well, we'll see their teammates here. from USA.com is going to lead them down here to green flag here at Michigan. Here we go, Jeff. Off we go with 31 trucks out here tonight.
Yep, nice jump there from William off the green flag. Jack, a little bit soft into turn 1 on the high side, probably angling the truck more effectively on the top. Daniel Smallwood, Browder, road number 2. Here goes Browder with the move.
54, got the 87 of Justin right behind him here. We got teammates hooking up on the high side, trying to work together, and Justin did not get that good of a run going there through 3 and 4. Oh, and we have the 77 up in the wall. Jack.
Yeah, Browder gave him a little bit of a door shove in the middle of 3, sent him high. That's going to allow William Moore to get out and away.
Oh, wow, look at this battling they got going on here. In the back of the pack, back here with Jack, Wally, Robert, Kyle. Man, they're all over each other back here. Bumper to bumper, freeway style.
Yep, Michigan allows this early on. The trucks are going to wear down that right front pretty quickly if you're battling, especially on the top side, watching that 88, 75 like you mentioned, Wally and Chadwick. Just going at it, and the high side's pretty good off of turn number 4. It's just getting down into turn 1. It does not like to upset, or it does upset the truck very effectively.
Now, I got a question. We didn't talk about this last time, but going through 3 and 4, is there actually grip now down there at the bottom underneath that black tar that they put down? You know, when you go into 3 and you're too low, it seemed like coming out that the truck would want, or even any vehicle would want to kick out, Jeff.
Yeah, obviously. So if you're diving down to the yellow to 3 and 4, as we see these trucks rocket back toward the front straightaway after using said corner, you use that straight bottom line for carrying too much speed. You really gotta, there's a lift point getting into 3 where you want to start rolling the engine 50% throttle, that type of thing, in through the middle of the corner. So that's the way that corner is going to go. I still think the trickiest corner here at Michigan is turn number 2, at least a side-by-side and as tires start to wear.
Yeah, but coming out of 2, you want to slide that truck all the way up, let it coast up towards close to the wall, but keep your momentum going. And if you got a truck on the outside, basically he's pinching you down, which means you're putting more wheel into it, which is slowing you down, and you're just burning off them, that right front tire.
Yeah, and most of it's singled out now, except to where you get back to 10th place. Guys still making moves. We'll see how effective these moves are. Some of these guys riding around on the high side are using less gas. They're coasting into the corners longer, conserving tire and fuel. So we'll have to see what that strategy comes forward. And also, we're not in the Cup car, so I don't think we have to worry about engines exploding on guys riding behind one another.
No, and I bet that makes Justin happy.
Yeah, he'll hate that fact that I remember it for a while.
Right, but, we've been picking on him for a week, and now we can't pick on him. What that crap.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, early racing looks good here. I know that's usually an announcer curse, but like I said, top 10 battle looks to be the spot to eye on. The rest of them are single file, starting to line them up, and the leader, William Moore, is just taking off.
Yeah, 21 there. USA.com. Chevy is about a half a second over Travis back here in that Toyota. Then we got Justin running in 3rd, and he's got Daniel Smallwood, Jeff Merckx, Rob Haynes right there in the mix with him.
Yeah, they're still going. There's many packs starting to form. Some guys are finding it hard to pass on the bottom now through turns 1 and 2. If they're side by side, that top side's really effective if you know how to use it, entering turn 1 and exiting turn 2. I think 201 of Calvin Miller just figured that out. And obviously, I think you have to pass on the bottom. No slide jobs this week. 3 weeks ago, we got to do quite a bit of that.
Very true. Well, it's looking like you said, a very green race here right now. all single file, everybody minding their P's and Q's, and you know, the goal is not to get X's. It's all about keeping the trucks clean, get the max points for your team. So you can see these guys do have this in the back of their mind. You know, don't go up there beating and banging on somebody and trying to push them through a turn and get just a 2X, because that hurts.
Yeah, and iRacing has been a little bit difficult at some of these speedways with the updates and whatnot. You can get phantom 2Xs at times, and that obviously doesn't help when the team atmosphere racing is being calculated by incident points. So they're staying away, staying safe. Hard racing still at some points. I think contact there with the Ford machine, and gosh, I think that was Ronald Klein even.
Go up here, Wesley. Let's see here. You said we got a little bit of contact.
Yeah, I was entering turn 1 there. I think Ron slowed down Wes Holland. Now Ron's going to get ganged up. Chadwick, teammate of the Ford machine, on the outside. Fast spot through 3 and 4. Still on the bottom. See if Ron can squeeze up and block the 4. Nope. 4's still there.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wes is... that was a really nice move from the 4. But he's going to give a shove to the 76 there, getting into that corner. He definitely didn't like that block.
Yeah, and you can see he's got left spoiler damage there on that 4. It's just crinkled up just a little bit, which, you know, pushed up a little bit like that, Jeff's going to give you more downforce, which is going to help you through the turn. So that might not be that bad of a damage.
He's obviously here inside the top 10, though loss of momentum. That's going to take him a couple laps to get back here, and his teammates pressuring a little bit along with the 201. This has been the hot spot on the Speedway around 10th place for the beginning portion of this race.
Most definitely. Come back here. You can even see all the way back here to Judd here. He's back here in that 85 and a pack of swarm of bees. Back and forth. That 23's getting loose of Josh R. Scott right there. You can see he was swerving a little bit.
23 needs to keep it in check. He's had good races of late. I think Michigan was probably actually his best race of the season. Oh, contact! Who is that? That's Judd. Maybe no, that's Ray Richer, I think.
I seen it. I think I was. Yeah, I think that's who that was.
No, it was actually Jack Watts, our outside pole sitter, contact there, trying to get into position. Obviously feeling fast, maybe conserving, but he already had a door bang with the 54 quite early in this race, and we have a pass for the lead out front. The rest of the field is actually caught the 21 of William Moore.
Wow. Let's see. We're 12 laps into this run here, so yeah, the tires. He probably burned them up.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the probably 100% outcome of what happened here. But if I'm William Moore, I know I have 10 laps of the best racing truck out here, and that's what he needs to start setting up for the race. Seeing this, if this is his race style here at Michigan tonight, he needs to set up for the final 9 laps of the race to make it his race.
Yeah. Maybe a caution, let's hope not, but maybe a caution will fly at that perfect timing for him, because like you said, he does have the fastest truck in a 10-lap stint, so.
Yeah. Now he's going to just get swarmed. He's going to make it difficult, but Justin Michael looking for the pass here. Travis Browder already leading a couple of laps now. See who keeps piling it on. Daniel Smallwood, Jeff Mert. 2 teammates there along with Bernard Margot.
Looking at these tires here, let me see when they go through, man. It looks like these tires got a lot of caster on the front.
It is a fixed setup league, so
yeah, you can actually see it on the 87. Look at the right front when he's coming out of turn. That thing is the bottom's sticking out. Huh. I don't know. I just happen to see the little details, and I'm paying attention to it.
I don't think Michigan is one of the tracks iRacing updated during the latest sets. I think we're about 2-3 weeks already in this season build, but I didn't take a look at any of the patch notes, and a checkup there from the 87 with the 54. Daniel Smallwood had to swerve to avoid.
Here comes my man, Jeff D. Uh-oh, we got somebody up in the wall. Looks like Vernon.
Yeah,
hit.
He may have got a little bit of a help going around there, or not around, but oh boy, him and the former leader got together. Yeah, William Moore made it 3 wide. I actually don't know what happened to the 33 there.
Oh,
kind of came up and just door slammed him.
And same for, I don't know what happened to Wally in the 75, but he just fell coming through the grass, and now he's all the way back to 30th position, getting the truck back up to speed. So I do not know what happened to him. And as you said, our former leader here, William E. Moore, fast truck, and that thing is damaged, Jeff. Front end, left front, right front, hood's popped up, the back spoilers on the right side is smashed up. Wow, he's got some significant damage. But they do got a quick fix, so, and yep, yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're already back in 29th, 17 laps into it, you might as well go in.
Yeah, I'll be right back here, Robert. On my end, it's frozen up. I don't think it's that way on yours.
Nope. All right. That's an iRacing patch. No. All right, Jeff Wood will be right back. iRacing's acting up for him, but thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast with Richie-B's Pizza. Super Speedway Tuesday night series here, brought to you by Over the Top Designs. Make sure you check out Over the Top Designs. And also brought to you by AbruziUSA.com. Make sure you go over and check out for all their sim gears over there. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe, follow button, like button. And we'd much appreciate it. But right now, it looks like we're going to have Daniel Smallwood in that 8 taking over the lead. We'll go inside here with him as of right now. 18 laps on the books of 60. He's got a 2/10 lead over Jeff D. Merckx. Justin Michaels is going to be in third with Travis Browder running in fourth in that 54. And Rob Haynes at 199, up 5 positions here, running in 5th position. Somebody coming out of pit road here. So he's going to merge onto the backstretch, and that would be Vernon in that 33. He's going to come in. Bandit Motorsports, Rob Haynes up here. As you can see, everybody, we now have team names with the drivers, so now you know who's on what team. As you go up here, and you can see Daniel Smallwood is with Over the Top Designs racing team. Looking good out there. He's got Jeff Merckx all over him right now in that 60. Trying to do something with him. Well, as he pulls out of the draft a little bit, and he's going to go back, and he's swerving back and forth. Not sure what he's doing going down the backstretch like that, but as look at the difference in tires. Here comes Vernon. He's going to get his lap back the hard way. As Daniel moves up the track and lets him go. Try to latch onto his draft. Right around here with Jeff D here a little bit here at Michigan International Speedway. 21 laps in the books. Fans out there watching, you also can hit us up in chat, give us something else to talk about. Come back here to the 24 of Brian, East Coast Racing. Back here running in 13th position. See who the highest mover is of the race. The highest mover of the race is actually going to be Brian. Up 13 positions. Up to 11th. So
Yeah, I'm back here now, but I agree. Brian Bazell, quick mover. Him and Judd Danielson, two guys that were excellent time-wise during practice that did not qualify. And, it was, and they're literally right next to each other still, having both great races, 24.85. Sometimes you wish people would qualify just because you see them during practice and they're running so well. They would be so much further up the standings right now.
Right, and that's you took the words out of my mouth. These trucks are so equal straight across the board. It comes down with running a fixed setup. It comes down to the driving style and the driver himself. Not that these guys are any good, but if he would have qualified up to 10th maybe qualifying position, he'd probably be running in the top 5 right now. But to make up this ground, Jeff, running back here in 14th position, you can see here 23 laps into this run, it's not happening.
Now he's still battling other cars and possibly guys that have taken less care of their stuff at this point. Still watching the 85 and 24 respectively. It's just Judd's now finding the time to battle. Sometimes after 10, 15 laps, you're not seeing a caution. You got to start worrying about the truck itself.
Very true, very true. Hey, Ken said hi out there on Facebook there, Jeff. Ken Blackburn. He's watching the streams, watching the race.
Who you rooting for there, Ken? You got a favorite driver out here? You
favorite team?
Favorite team?
Well, we'll see after he said that guy there too knows his NASCAR stuff. You asked him a question, he can answer it. Loyal follower here at Freaking Fast Broadcasting. So, but looks like we have a couple people entering pit road.
Yeah. There's a couple of guys that are a lap down already. So I'll assume that the 75, the 44, the 21, the 201 have all gone down pit road for early pit stop.
All right. Trying to find something. I do apologize, Jeff.
Oh, that's good. I'm just out here watching some great racing. Still, majority of the battling going on from 8th to 12th place. A lot of Abruzzi trucks have pitted. You see William Moore trying to get lap back the hard way.
10-4. Yep. All right. I found it. Okay. We're good now. All right. Yes. We looks like the 28 to 69 of Kerry and Chris are going to be in pit road right now. Looks like Brian in that 66 is actually in pit road, but it looks like he's sitting in pit road. We got John Held in that 17 Tide Machine. He is now hitting pit road here. So we are looking at around mid-20s. I think is where we're going to be looking at for pit stops here.
Yep, some guys went in as early as lap 22.
I think if you can make it to lap 30, I think you can make it on one pit stop and make the rest of the race. So this tire limit stuff, really is not going to play a factor unless we start seeing some yellows after yellows.
And 60 laps at Daytona and Talladega is pretty long. It ain't too long at Michigan. Normally try to run 80, 85 laps to get the same length or time distance from a broadcast perspective.
Right.
When you're looking at Talladega versus a 2-mile speedway such as Michigan or a 2.5-mile speedway such as Pocono.
Right. Well, it's not that, this tire limit. This is also, I believe, the first time here on Tuesday night that they tried this. It's adjustable. They can figure it out. This is the first time. Trial and error, right?
Oh, yeah. I just think sometimes Michigan, you get that difference. You got to realize time difference, 40 seconds from 54 seconds actually makes quite a bit lap to lap.
Ken said he don't know many of the drivers in the league, so it's hard to say who will win. So, all right, well, you know what, Ken? Just pick somebody.
Vote for the 87.
Oh, right,
Most
no.
Most people normally do.
No, don't root for it, man. You'll have the whole league mad at you.
Justin Michael usually a short pick early on. There's a lot of good guys out here tonight. I don't think Justin Michael's been the guy to shine.
No, actually, it hasn't.
Between the 21, the 54, and the 8, I think the 60 has a good shot at it. We'll have to see once this pit cycle goes through where people end up. Most of the guys are pitting now, so lap 29, they may be just a lap short, 2 laps short at the end of the race.
Yeah, and three green, white checkers, if that comes down to it. But some of these guys, get towards the end of the race, it's not looking like it. So I don't want to do the broadcast jinx. But if we get, that thing at the end of the race, that could, because these guys have one more set of tires. They put on a set, they got a set left. So you can take 2 tires, you can take 4 tires.
Right sides count as right sides, just like in real life. So you can't take rights and then hope to get rights again from the same set. You'll just move on. If your remaining tires are your left sets, you have to put on your left sides if you want new tires.
Oh man, so if if you go down and you put right sides on, you go out, you run around, then a yellow comes back out, you go down the pit road, you can't take that set and put it on the right. It automatically has to go on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Jesus God.
It's just like real NASCAR. You cannot switch it up.
Oh, man. See, and that's a strategy call right there, Jeff. I mean, if it gets down to the nitty-gritty, what do you do? I don't know. I guess I'd just take 4 tires.
Well, as long as it stays green, 4 tires is the call. Just like, I'm just worried about the Bruzy team right now. All of them pitted quite early through that cycle. 5 to 6 laps before everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be obviously short on fuel, but so is the rest of the crew out here. Like I said, probably a lap short. However, it's easier to clutch 2 laps than it is to clutch 6 laps around the end of a speedway.
Yeah, I'm looking at excuse me. I'm looking at the pit stops here. Vernon pitted on lap 17. He definitely cannot make it. Justin Michaels pitted on lap 20. Calvin Miller pitted on lap 20. Judd pitted on lap 24. Travis was on 27. Jeff was on lap 28. The only car that made it to almost lap 30, well, we have a couple, but they're way in the back. Let me go through this for everybody to see here. Brian and 24, he pitted on lap 29. See here, Kyle in the 88 pitted on lap 29. Brandon Dorsett in the 19 pitted on lap 29. And then we got a couple, Jeff Gilmore, Trent Drum, they pitted on lap 29. So there's a couple cars, Jeff, that could maybe clutch it, like you said, a lap, and make it on fuel. Because they couldn't make it on 31 laps on fuel, or them guys would have pushed it that far. So it's about saving fuel too here.
Well, like you said, I think the guys inside the top 9, maybe top 12, definitely top 12, because William Moore's there. That's a big fall off from 1st to 12th in the middle of a pit cycle, the middle of the race for that 21 team.
Yeah, and like I said, in the top 12, Justin on lap 20, Vernon on 17, Calvin Miller was on 18, Travis was on lap 27, Judd was on 24, Jeff D. Merck was on 28, Daniel Smallwood pitted on lap 28, Mark 24, Wesley 28, and then Jack was 24. So none of these guys are going to have enough fuel to make it. Now, the guys that pitted on lap 28, if we stay green, like you said, Jeff, could clutch it and save fuel for 2 laps. I wouldn't imagine why it would. I wouldn't see why they couldn't.
No, it's all a possibility, but I think the thing right now you got to look at is, who's wear on the field, and the time difference, speaking to those pit stops. But like, we're still in the middle portion of this race, so it still has further ways to develop. There could be cautions, there could be everything else, but right now, over halfway through the race, there's only 2 guys, now 3 guys out here with incident points. So altogether, through 31 drivers, only 8 incidents.
Very clean race, though, and William E. Moore blinked out and came back on, and is now in 22nd position.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, wait, he's actually a lap down. Is he a lap down? No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay.
No, he's staying there. Maybe he just slowed down. I'm trying to look around the truck at the moment. No damage. Like I said, we saw early on William Moore shoot out, lead this race. Now he's in the back, and he might be an 8 to 10 lap truck. And
yeah, this race is just falling apart for him tonight. Started out strong, and turning events for him.
Hopefully it's not his internet. Maybe. Oh, and there's the caution.
Well, okay. Well,
Judd Danielson off of turn 2. Ooh, double impact for the 85 there.
Okay, Judd. Gotta find him. All right. Let's go back and back to replay and see. Oh yeah, coming out and hard into the wall, and he hit the wall that hard that it just shot him around, like you were saying there, Jeff, and out onto the inside. And oh no, does he hit the inside wall? Oh yeah, he does. Oh gosh, that's not good. Oh Jesus.
Well, I mean, he still has a fast repair. Hopefully some of these guys have clicked off the fast repair and been saving it. 1 fast repair for every driver out here. It's going to help the 85. At least he did not blow the engine. He's going to be able to get back to pit road.
Can I answer that question? What lap did Daniel Smallwood pit on? He's going to be pitting on lap 37.
Yeah. Right down here. Here's where you take gas and possibly tires, or do you save your tires for later on?
And
gas is for sure, but here's the throw up.
Yep.
Of that. Tires or no tires, we'll have to watch who does what.
Right, and that's what I was saying. The yellow comes out, tires or no tires. This is the key. This is what I was just saying, and it looks like we got a lot of Daniel Smallwood's taking right side tires. Justin's taking left and right side tires. Daniel Smallwood's taking some tires on both sides. It looks like everybody took their last set of tires.
Well, it's not a bad thing. You think about it, as long as you're not involved in the next caution, all you do is worry about track position. Any guy that pits in front of you after that loses track position, obviously, if they didn't save tires too. So.
Right. And this is where I wish we had data, because what side did they take? Because we got John in the 17 took 2 tires. We have Trent took 2 tires. We got Brandon Dorsett in the 19 took 2 tires. But again, did they take left sides or right sides? We don't know. I wish we did. Dang it.
Well, who do you think took 2 tires? Dorsett?
Oh, Dorsett, he had a 6.12 pit stop. John had,
I'm going to bring him up and ask him.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, and then John also did, and so did Trent.
All right, well, let's ask the 19, the pit strategy there, what he's thinking. What did you do, if you want to share that?
We still got a set of tires sitting behind the pit wall, if that lets you know anything. I'm thinking there's going to be some late cautions, or we're going to need them tires later on. So I still got them back here in the back pocket.
Okay.
All right, I mean, they're in that back pocket, like you said, but as we're going to be lining up here, getting ready to go green, you truly think those last second tires are going to get you there, make up that much spots?
we was gonna be close on fuel anyway, so these caution laps was gonna help our team, but I chose to go ahead and come in, top it off. That way I'm good to go. Still got the tires sitting on the pit wall. Hopefully I can drive back up to the field if we got to put them on.
All right, man. We'll let you get back down to that team since we're on the backstretch. Talk to you hopefully later, man.
Appreciate it.
Wow. Okay. Oh, there he goes. All right. Well, you know what? I guess I was wrong. I guess these guys didn't have to take tires, just fuel.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what he was alluding to.
Yeah.
Without giving us a strong number, which is his right.
Right.
Doesn't want those racers out there possibly listen to the broadcast to know the advantage or disadvantage he may have.
Yeah, and Wesley's out on YouTube. He's thought about right side tires. He said,
oh, that's Wes Holland Sr. I'm sure he knows what Wes is doing.
oh, that's Senior. Okay, my bad. God, I'll eventually learn him. I apologize. But here we go, Jeff. Back to green, and he said that they didn't have enough of gas to make it. Brandon did.
Yeah, they were probably in that clutching scenario that I was talking about. No one should have to worry about gas now.
I wouldn't think so. 20 laps to go. They have a full tank of fuel. Yeah. As we got to 24. Wow, look at him back here. He's dicing and slicing, and he's trying to find his way through the field.
Yep, 3 wide up there around Justin Michael. 4 wide now, contact. Oh, this is going to get interesting.
Oh, hang on. The heat has picked up. They're at Michigan.
Still 3 wide battle. Jeff Merck, Charles Widener, Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Mark's actually in the 9 car with a 9 on it this week, so he got that fixed. Thank you, Mark. But look at the battle up in front. Wesley and Vernon and Charles, Brandon Dorsett, Calvin Miller. Oh my goodness, look at this all up here. Daniel Smallwood.
Yeah, I think these are our 4-tire guys right now.
As they're looking 3 wide back here. As we ride along with Jeff. Oh, I don't like the word.
Contact. There was contact between 33 and the 8 there.
Oh.
On the wall.
That's the 23. Jeff Merckx went up and caught a sniff of his draft, and I think he upsetted the 23, and he went right up into the wall. And that would be Josh R. Scott.
Yep, battle still around the 24. Battle with the 4 and 3. A bunch of guys shifting out of position there in the top 5. Made some contact.
All right. Give me 1 second here. I reload the. I just noticed that, Ken. There we go. I'm not sure why it did not update the way it's supposed to there, but all right, we should be able to see the laps now instead of showing caution. I don't know why it did that.
Minor glitch in the matrix there.
Yeah.
33 and 4 battling, trying to get to the back end of that 60. Daniel Smallwood up in the way there. Possible battle for second. Travis Browder making moves. A lot of good racing inside the top 10 here through this early portion of the second run of the night.
Yeah, some of these guys are laying back, waiting for the go time.
Oh,
and
contact.
Oh, no. The
Round goes
60.
to 60. Have to back it up and see what happened.
Yeah, 1 second here. Let's see here.
Yeah, look between the 60 and the 88. 60 came up, and there was just no room at the top side of that track.
Oh, yeah. You can see he got him in the right corner panel, and hang on and look at everybody evasive action getting out of the way. Daniel Smallwood and the 33 of Vernon, man, they just ducked low quick and just missed it. I don't think that 60 hits anything though. No,
He hits the right side pretty good. Left, he didn't bounce back to hit anything. He got it under control then, but
okay.
both him and the 88 are going to have damage to be repaired.
All right. Well, now what do? These guys can't. These guys can't pit now because they got no tires to pit.
Well, then you just stay out at this point. If you got no tires, you're not worried about fuel. You stay with your track position and hope for a good race. If you got tires, well, lucky you, you get to gamble. Ronald Klein down pit road, as is Rob Haynes. Chadwick, Brian Bazell. Wes Holland stays out. Like I said, I thought he had 4 tires last time. Chadwick's going to be in the box for damage. I think Ray Richer stayed out. I'd say half the field pitted there, Robert.
Well, then they had a set of tires.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, if you don't have any damage, you've used your tires, you just take what track position you can under caution, and that's your race. You just got to defend up to a point your position and run out your race. You've gambled it, and like I said, I thought track position was a little bit more effective at the end of the race, especially we're already seeing the snowball effect of racing hard. What one caution can do at the halfway point. It just shortens the race, and sometimes in your mind you just think you got to get all you can at once.
We're gonna have here 50. I'm just adding up to 12 laps to go, 11 laps to go.
It'll be short.
So I'm trying to think here, Jeff. What are these guys I just pitted? How much ground can they make up on pitting on lap 46 and the rest of the field on lap 38 on tires?
I think Ron may have taken tires. Chadwick may have had damage, like I said, but I know the 19 and the 24, both those guys probably saved a set. I think that the East Coast Racer guys may be set up here for a longer run. That's the 24, the 19, the 12 of Trent Drum. Let's see who else is down there tonight. Charlie Widener on the 95. Those guys may have been saving a bit. And we did see the 95 go backwards on that last pit stop. There may be too many guys in front of Ronald Klein to be effectively looked at for a tire difference.
Right. As you can hear, we're up here in the booth trying to figure it out for everybody, but we're even confused a little bit.
It's all a strategy game. Now with the tire rule implementation, it's just when do you take it? You let your fuel play out the way it does, and then obviously with a caution, it was going to play out to when you take tires.
Well, we should be going back green this time by, I believe. Yes, we are. So here we go. That official pace car of iRacing ducks in down pit road lane. We're going to get ready as Justin and Travis are going to set sail here with 13 laps to go.
Yep, Justin, Travis both with nice jumps there. Top 5 get away pretty well. Battling's going to happen afterwards. 3 wide contact. Calvin Miller and a bruising machine back there got together.
Wow, and we're getting separated too here. We got a backpack and a front pack now.
Yeah, so these are the guys that didn't take tires. These are the guys that mixed matched the last 2 pit stops that have tires and don't have tires, and now they're fighting all amongst one another.
Yeah, and that's some of these guys that were in front of that pack that just took tires. You know, they don't want to see this. They want to get in line and get as much speed as you can, but they fell behind, and 11 laps to go. There's not enough time.
No, 3 wide still back there. Gaggle of cruising cars, almost 3 wide with one another. Ooh, contact between 2 Abruzzi trucks as they approach. I think that's Billy Wise there, Wise Guys team. This is the interesting racing back here, 15th and 20th.
Yeah. And they're the ones that got, you know, if they had tires, they got the new set of tires, and they can't get away from each other.
Yeah, they're starting to straighten out their long line of Abruzzi guys. I can't tell who's who. They all look the same.
That right?
See Chris Boyles on the bottom of the Speedway coming back 1 lap down. I think he had a black flag needed to be served there.
Jeff D is working his way up after being involved in that last caution. The 3 of Mark Jackson is trying to make it, gonna make it 3 wide, coming out of 4. Coming out of the turn. Oh, now he's got the 76 pushing him as they are going to go 4 wide now. Oh, my goodness, guys. 9 laps to go. Oh, man. I mean, and Ray up here, what's he doing? Yeah, they're 3. Oh, nope, 4 wide. Hey, guys, and they touch. Why don't we just go 5 wide? Guys, go 5 wide. Come on.
Not enough trucks there to go 5 wide.
Oh, well, let's make it. Just slow down and make it 5 wide. Great for the broadcasting.
That's an exciting race right there. Ray Richard, nice guy of the bunch, backed out of it a bit.
Yeah, this is, everybody's getting said, oh, what's going on back here? Jeez, oh my God. You got guys at 24, Brian at East Coast Racing. He's down on the inside of a Abruzzi truck there of 77 of Jack. You got the 23 running a Josh R. Scott's running up top. These guys can't get away from each other, Jeff.
No, and that's why I had a little bit of a questioning tone there with the 19 of Brendan Dorsett with his interview. Was like, if everyone thinks the way he's doing it, he's just going to be mismatched. And obviously half the field thought, oh, big shakeup up front, 33 going backwards. Didn't see that action.
Oh, we have a change for the lead, too. Looks like Smallwood's going to work his way under Justin as they are side by side with 7 laps to go. That is going to open the door for Travis as he's going to try to latch on to Justin coming down the back stretch to head into turn 3 and 4. We'll see if he plays the leap-de-loo frog and goes down there and helps Daniel. And no, these guys are still side by side. Look at this. Woohoo! Oh, look who else is coming. Wesley. Look at him
didn't
come.
know if he was going to race. He's sitting back now watching the fireworks show off in front of him. Caution is out.
Oh, Vernon is off track.
Yeah,
And
he was going backwards for whatever reason. And I think him and Mark Jackson, a little bit of contact. Mark had the outside portion. Yeah, Vernon just moved up. Same thing the 60 did last time.
Yep,
So a little contact.
Gonna send him into the infield a little bit, get into the grass and the mud. I don't know if it rained here previous, but it's slipping and sliding and throwing grass and mud all over the track. Not bad. He didn't hit nothing. Oh, he hit something, but, you know, didn't hit anything else more.
I still think the truck is probably of the top 3 competitive cars on iRacing for the NASCAR stuff. The truck is probably the easiest to repair amongst the Xfinity and whatnot. There is certain portions, like if you hit the truck straight to the nose, you'll just pop the engine at that point.
Ken on Facebook says, fire the spotter.
Yeah, well, so that is a difficult thing. If you don't have a special spotter pack, sometimes that iRacing spotter is quite late within, I would think 1, 2, 3 seconds even of telling you someone that's at your left rear, right rear there. Like I said, it was incidental contact. Burner just wanted to move up to hold the position. Mark Jackson's nose was clearly there, so incidental contact. Luckily, it was just between two cars. Same thing last time with the 1688. Incidental contact. 60 tried to move up, block position. It's going to set up for a wild finish, though, especially with those guys going 3 wide like they are. I imagine we might be seeing a green-white checker, too, if they keep that up. This only helps those East Coast racing guys too, Robert, that were back there doing the 3 wide. They now still have the freshest tires, but gained whatever spots they could. They're back. I think the fresher tire guys have moved up to about 15th, 12th position, so they may need a little bit more extra help.
Very true, very true.
Track position still being a key thing out here, and the top 10 really does have that locked down position-wise. Fresh air, same set of tires. They're racing one another, obviously, but they're not slinging it 3 wide too often. Bruisey Motorsports there lined up well inside the top 10, 9th, 10th, 11th. See if they got any guys up. Now that's the furthest they go up. I have to wonder if they can make a march forward. They're lined up as a team, the only team I see lined up. BBK Racing has 3 guys inside the top 10. Brandon Dorsett, our interview earlier, up to 7th. So I have to wonder.
Yeah, and I was keeping an eye on him as we were talking about, all that stuff in the back there. But I do got my eye out for him. I've been watching him very closely, and he's moved himself up. From the start of the race, 14 positions, and 7th, like you said. He was back in the top 12, 13th area before this yellow came out. So... Agreed, Ken. Yes, Smallwood needs a good jump. Hug that white line going down into turn 1 and try to slide up the track a little bit and hopefully clear Justin. Wait, he's starting on the outside, ain't he?
Yeah, Justin's going to have the inside spot here and the ability to jump the restarts. All restarts are at the leader's discretion once the pace car drops, so they can start anywhere from pace car dropping, restart zone to the green flag coming out.
Right. All right, well, 4 laps to go here, Jeff. Here we go. Let's see what happens now. Oh, as they're checking up in the back there. Oh,
tire spin. Wow, old tires out front. Saw the 4. Saw a couple guys, like you said, check up.
Wow, and that's something that we weren't even, that wasn't even in the back of my mind. Tire spin on old tires.
It's not the A car, so I'm not usually thinking about tire spin, but obviously no heat in those tires really affected the 4 there. Not enough to lose any positions, but 3 wide for about 7th place.
Yeah, Brandon Dorsett at 19 is right there in the mix with the Bruisey USA.com cars all around him. He's trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, he's in the middle. Old Robert Matisse on the outside there, giving way to the position maybe, but trying not to stay out of contention.
So we got 2 to go here at Michigan.
Yeah, the run's gonna have to come now between the 8 and the 54.
Yeah, and Wesley, he's fallen back to 6th position after a really hard wheel spin.
Yeah, I think he may have hit the turn 2 wall there. Off camera. White flag is out. Final lap here at Michigan tonight.
We'll see if Travis has anything for him, if he's going to do anything. Doesn't matter for yellow guys wreck. There will be no yellow. There will be no green, white checker. They are racing back to the line here.
Yeah, this is where Travis has to think about being a single car team. Car down at the bottom. It looked like Ronald Klein, but still going forward. 2x2. Rob Haynes says Bandit Motorsports wants to finish 1-2. Browder's going to think differently. Come to the line. Justin Michael. Oh, Rob Haynes. Oh boy, that's
Wow.
penalty coming up for the 199. We'll have to wait and see.
Yes, we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
I'm going to have to go back, but Justin Michael clearly wins this race. I'm trying to see if he was forced down there from any perspective. Obviously, he was the lowest car in that line.
Justin, Travis, and Rob Haynes are going to be your top three.
Yeah, we'll stick with Rob Haynes right now for third place, but going below that line is against the rules. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll be applied in points. Not quite sure.
Yeah, I don't know. We had the camera on Travis when that was happening. So I'm not sure if he was forced down there or not.
No, well, I'll get these guys lined up for an interview here.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with our post-race interviews here at Michigan International Speedway, brought to you by Richie-B's Pizza. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're back with our post-race interview here with Justin Michaels, Travis, and Rob Haynes. That 87.54 and 199 is going to bring it home in the top three. So, all right, well, floor's yours, Jeff.
All right, yeah, race winner here, Justin Michael. That guy wins everything. I'm kidding. He suffers losses every other race or something. I don't know. But the 87, I don't know. You weren't the star of the show, I don't think. I don't think you maybe had the fastest truck, but when you were in position out front, the clean air, you dominated. You didn't break away. You just dominated the spot. And I think that's key, maybe with the tire rule being implemented, just the positioning yourself throughout the race. Is that what you found out?
Well, I'll first say, I think, Jeff, you and Robert, you're the stars of the show, not us. So that's first and foremost. But,
Well, thank you.
Well, thank
but
you.
yeah, the first half of the race, we kind of just riding around, and that pit stop, we had some good pit strategy, and I think it would have worked out in the long run. Had we stayed green the whole way, but we came out with something like a 14-second lead, and I knew they were going to run me back down a little bit, but I knew they weren't going to catch me because before that first yellow came out, I think I was going to pit in about 2 laps. So they would have still been about 8-9 seconds behind me, and I think it would have worked out in the end because they would have had to pit one more time too. The only person I was worried about was Rob, and because he was going to try one stop, so I don't know whether I would have got back to him or not. But I was committed at that point when I found that out. So
Yeah, without the caution, I think there was just more than the 199 machine out there that you had to worry about. There's a couple guys that pitted around lap 29 that maybe had to clutch a lap or so. But yeah, that would have been an interesting strategy. Obviously, we didn't find it. snowball effects. Yellows get you back out front, get you in that dominant position. Anything we didn't see out on the track? What was probably a difficult time for the 87 machine tonight? Was it working traffic? Was it, working turn 2?
No. Turn 2 I don't have a problem with. I always have a problem with turn 3. Getting into turn 3 has always been my issue here. Sometimes I nail it, sometimes I don't, and I think that's my Achilles heel here. But no, turn 1 and 2, I have a really good line I think through there, and really good tire saving line, and kind of fix that with some speed. I think we're always good there.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, position number 1, good team race for you too, inside the top 3, and hopefully some of your guys can bounce back. I know Wally had a little bit of a difficulty at the end keeping up with the pack. So on to Daytona when we get back after the 4th of July break. But go ahead and thank those that you need to for tonight's win.
Yeah, just everybody out there watching. Hopefully it was a good show, and Darren's always out there watching me. Hopefully Wally's mom's out there is watching. She always likes to watch Wally race, so I always like to give her a shout out when I know she's watching. So you guys for calling a good race, because you're the stars here, and John for putting on a good leg, and Richie for sponsoring.
All right, 87 Justin Michael. See you on the next one, buddy. Well, I think second place should go to Mr. Robert here. I'll go ahead and bring him up and let Robert take it away.
How you doing, Jeff? How you doing tonight?
Hey, well, I'll let Jeff answer that real quick.
No, I'm doing great. 54. I think it was a strong pick to win. Obviously, that late caution screwed up probably a good 5 to 6 lap run. But Robert, do you got anything to add with that?
Oh, a very good run out there, man. You're up 1 position. You started 3rd here tonight. How was that truck out there for you tonight in that Toyota?
It was tight in traffic, probably about like 10 to 15 laps. It starts to get tight behind other trucks and stuff like that because of the aero push and stuff like that, because you got to lift early on entry, just back up your corner entry and get the run on the exit of the corner with the drafting, because, Michigan is a track where you have to draft. You got to just kind of take care of the truck early and, race hard at the end. And we had to do what we had to do. We'll take P2 out of that tonight. It was a good race.
Okay, that's going to be my next question, because I always talk about Michigan really not playing too much of a factor of a draft. I think it would be more to keep that truck clean. Not that you don't have to draft, but again, I'm not behind the wheel. So is it key drafting like at a Daytona or Talladega, or can you get away from that a little bit?
It depends on how much tire you save here, because a lot of trucks can separate a little bit for about 10-15 laps. It depends on how much tire they used up on that run on the right front.
Okay. And how was your tire wear out there now? We have this tire limit. What was your strategy when you found out about that?
It was very interesting, because whoever's got what at the end of the race, because like late in the race, I was hoping to go green, all the way, and we had a late race caution, and I'm like, okay, we're going to stay out and keep the track position, because track position is so important here at Michigan. It's a big track. It's a lot of fun tonight for sure. It was very interesting with these strategies.
10-4. Did you use up all your sets of tires then?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah. So, and how's the wheel spin after that last yellow? We seen Wesley wheel spin it really hard, and a couple trucks in the back actually checked up because of the wheel spins. People were getting. Did you get any? Did you know you were gonna have any?
I mean, I wasn't expecting that, because I don't know how the tire model was going to be, because of all the changes that they made on the update. But yeah, but I saw someone spun the tires up there, and I was trying to hold onto the wheel to grip it, to try to throttle control it, to keep the truck in control, to try to get it rolling on the restarts. Yeah,
and that's hard to do sometimes when you're,
it is.
Battling second or third, or holding trucks back, or car, or wherever you're doing. It's a battle. A lot of things go through your mind, but man. It was a great race, and it's good to see you up here in second position. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out or say hello to before we let you go?
John Hendrick over the Top Paints and Designs. You guys up there in the booth. Richard Brose for the sponsor for Richie-B's Pizza. Michelle Eisenhower. Hopefully she's watching. Hi all fans out there, and you guys have a great night.
All right, you too, and congratulations again here from Freaky Fast Broadcasting, man.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, that's our second place finisher there, Travis, in that Toyota. And I just noticed Toyota 1, 2, 3 here tonight.
Yep.
That makes me happy.
I'm going to bring up that final Toyota, though, the 199 of Rob Haynes. Finishing 3rd, probably had the best lap with 2 laps ago, just not the white flag lap for the 199. What can you tell us about that? Getting through traffic there, making that move to get to third.
Yeah, Jeff. Man, that was a good race overall. It was awesome. Congrats out to Justin first of all, and Travis there in second. Good job on those guys' parts. Yeah, I played a strategy early on. I ran that first run completely, emptied the tank, and pitted. I don't know. I guess coming to lap 30. So I guess you could say I was going to try to shoot for the end. I saved fuel after that. I didn't want to see any cautions tonight, Jeff. That was a little bit crazy, but that late caution there, I think I moved up to 6th after that after putting on tires late. And I think if I hadn't seen that last caution, I think I had a shot to get by Justin there. I was at 6th, and there was probably 6 laps to go. So with 10 lap fresher tires, I knew I had something for the guys up front.
Yeah, I think between you and Dorsett were the guys to take late tires, that being the 19 and the 199. You started 10th, probably had to fall back to the top 3 guys that finished this race. You were the one guy outside the finishing 3 that had to race back and forth. What was it like in traffic? Because I think it was a little bit different for the top 2.
Yeah, traffic was crazy. I knew the guys on old tires wouldn't be able to hold the low line, so I just kind of was hoping I could get down there. And I think Klein and Chadwick also were on the tire strategy, and because they were sticking right with me, and we went through that. So I don't know. Yeah, I wish I had a couple more laps, Jeff. That would have been key tonight. Sweet. But hey, you know what? P3 is okay with me.
Yeah, helps out the team for Bandit Motorsports again. I mean, you guys are just trying to rip off the top 3 podium spots and further back on. Not successful tonight at Michigan as you were at Dega, but moving to Daytona next week, next Tuesday, after the July 4th holiday. I'm sure Bandit Motorsports will be back to your normal strategies.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try it. I'm not sure where we're at in the team points. I'm trying to focus on getting these good finishes and let Justin worry about where the points fall, and we'll keep banging at it here coming up with Daytona, and hopefully we'll be able to maybe put her 1, 2, 3 at Daytona.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good mindset going to that. But we're about to let you go. Thank those that you need to.
You guys at Freak Fast, the fans watching, thanks for everything you guys do. Richie-B's, Loose Lug Nuts, Over the Top Paints and Designs, and of course Bandit Motorsports, Bruzy. I'm sure I missed a couple, but hey, I'm just proud to bring this truck home P3 tonight, guys. Thanks for everything you do.
All right, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, good night.
All right, that's your 3rd place finisher there, Rob Haynes, in that 199 Toyota. Again, I'm just happy to see Toyota's 1, 2, 3 because I'm a Toyota guy, so I got something I'm happy about.
My Chevy guys finished outside the top 3. Friends and Chevys finished outside the top 3. I thought it was a good race. Minimal cautions, Robert. Yeah, it was still good. There was a lot of 3 wide, which made it very interesting and hard to focus on one point at the end of that race.
I agree with you, Jeff. It was a very, very good race. What did we have? 3 yellows? 2?
Yeah, I think. Well, definitely 2, but I think there may have been a 3rd one.
Okay.
The race blends together for us broadcasters, so we question that statistic. It was still a good race. I still think moving it up to about 75 laps would be a little bit more effective. We'll see that tire strategy become
more dominant.
A lot more dominant, a lot more important. At Michigan, 60 laps is good at Dega and Daytona, but at Michigan, you just need that slight bit more, like even for Rob or any tire difference. I also think we would have 1 less caution, spreading out the amount of laps too. So all things to look in the future. It still, like I said, was a great race out there.
I agree, and I think they added a little bit more laps, like you're saying. We seen it tonight. A caution, late caution comes out. You got old tires, and you go to take off, and you wheel spin it. And it catches people off guard, and it's not like you can go down and get new tires because guess what? You're out of set of tires. So you got to deal with what you have, and ask Vernon. Vernon found out real fast, or not Vernon, who was it? Wesley. Wesley fell way back after spinning his tires.
Yeah, not too far. He still finished 7th, but went from probably a top
Fourth.
3 machine. Yeah, he was 4th, but definitely a contender for top 3. Went back to the back end of the top 10.
Yes. All right, well, we got the unofficial results up here with Richie-B's Pizza Super Speedway Series Tuesday night here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, brought to you by Over the Top Designs, Bruzy Racewear USA. Make sure you check them out, and some other proud sponsors I'm sure I'm missing. But you can see the top 18 here tonight where they finished, and you can look for your favorite driver. Let's go through the rest of the field here, and we'll get ready to sign off, man. And I guess we've got the 4th of July weekend coming up, so we won't be live next Tuesday.
There we go.
Yes, we won't be live next Tuesday, as we'll be on the 4th of July weekend. So here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, please be safe. If you do have some outdoor cooking, make sure if you're using fireworks, make sure you do it the safe way, but have fun doing it. Since a lot of the 4th of July shows have been canceled in the United States and around the world, doesn't mean you can't put off your own for your kids and family. So be safe, have fun cooking out. And Jeff, I don't know what you're doing for 4th of July. You cooking out? You having some friends over, family?
Navy stuff. Probably a bunch of Navy people getting together and cooking out and enjoying some adult beverages.
There you go. All right. Well, hey Jeff, you be safe too, and we will catch you in the next broadcast. But we will be live tomorrow night at 9:35 for Dirt Renegade, as they're taking on. I forget what they're taking on, but anyways, if you like the dirt action racing, make sure you swing by and give us a hi, as we'll have a packed booth tomorrow night with Lee Tidwell, Brian Johnson, and Zach Hall is going to be up in the booth, and I'll be doing the stuff in the background as they call the Dirt Renegades race. So, but until then, Freaky Fast like to say, God bless everybody. We love you all. Peace out.